Hey everybody, welcome to Talk Daily. I'm your host Eddie, and today we're going to be talking about some BMW police cars in the UK are restricted from high-speed pursuit over fire issue. This article comes to us from Car and Driver, and as always, I will have a link to this article and anything I show you in this video in the description below. So you might say, Eddie, okay, so what's the problem? There's something called the N57 engine. If you're not aware of, we don't use it here in the state. It's a diesel engine, but they do use it a lot in Europe and worldwide. And this is how it looks like. This is the N57 engine. It's a 3.0 liter turbo diesel. This article comes to us from BMW blog, and Heraboa is the writer of this article discussing the engine. And again, this is an older article from 2013. The point is, some police BMWs powered by the older N57 engine, diesel engine, have been restricted to less stressful use after a series of engine fires, although BMW says there is no danger to civilians who own these cars. So, once again, BMW says no danger to civilians who own these cars. This is, and the word stressful, you have to understand that these vehicles being used in law enforcement, they do come under a lot of usage. Maybe the engine will shut off for a long period of time, accelerating, decelerating, setting. The word stressful just, specifically I would use it in the sense that the engine just constantly imagine like a race car. The engine just going through the RPM constantly and it's not getting a break. The engine might stay on the whole shift, maybe 2 shifts. And if you're a police officer and you're watching this, you could also let us know what is the cycle of usage that basically means stressful. Because to me, I would imagine that the engine just stays on throughout the whole shift. They don't shut it off, and it's constantly you're constantly driving at high speed. And again, it's restricted to high speed, so I would imagine just quick acceleration, deceleration, quick acceleration. Anyway, moving along. Then the article here talks about, Americans don't know that, they use BMW outside for police pursuit. I'm pretty sure a lot of the audience here, people don't give Americans enough credit, but we have the internet. We're familiar with things. So yes, they use BMWs in Germany. They use BMWs. Long story short, so what exactly is going on? And this is regarding the saying. So the hiatus for not allowing the N57 equipped BMWs in their fleet for using for high-speed pursuit. The reason why is after a series of fire involving police BMWs, while we, Car and Driver, don't know if number 57 was a common factor to all, media report in the UK has documented numerous infernos in recent years. In Kent in 2016, in Liverpool in 2019, Southeast London in 2019, and Swindon in 2021, for example. And it's just examples. The most serious fire happened in December 2020 when a police officer in Cumbria, Nick Dumfries, died after BMW he was driving caught fire as he responded to an emergency call. That's horrible. Oh man, that's really tragic. BMW hasn't confirmed the exact nature of the issue, but has said it won't affect many private-owned cars fitted with the N57 engine. Again, see, there's a lot of words here. Many privately owned car. It would not affect the many privately owned car. I don't know. This issue is associated with the particular way in which the police operate these high performance vehicle. The unique usage profile put excess strain on some component. Therefore, BMW has specified a special service program for this vehicle. The company said in statement there is no need for action on any civilian vehicle. Hey man, BMW haven't seen me how I drive my car? BMW was first named as a key supplier to police forces in the UK in 2010 by the National Policing Improvement Agency. The 330D Saloon Interceptor pictured above, and they're talking this one right here. Pictured above is saying, okay, so a high performance pursuit vehicle. Okay, so this is designated high performance pursuit vehicle. At the time, the N57 engine had been superseded by the newer B57, meaning the newest at risk car is now more than 3 years old, and volumes will diminish as police fleet replaces older models. Many constabularies are choosing to move away from BMW altogether, and these days police liveried Volvos, an increasingly common sight in Britain's road. And yes, the Swedish company does indeed remove the 112 mile per hour speed limiter that is fitted to all the cars it sells to civilians. Let me know what you think. I mean, it is pretty sad, and The usage in the UK, the way they use their car, and they're saying under stress and load. I don't know. This high speed, to me, what I live is the capital of high speed pursuit. Unfortunately, it's really sad, but you can Google it on YouTube. You'll see a lot of high speed pursuit, and the vehicles that are being used are different than these. This is a diesel too. It's a very good engine. It's a very capable engine. But I wonder what is the component in it that will actually catch fire. I mean, I would imagine heat, this is basically, here's the engine, and you would imagine the things will get hot in the engine exhaust manifold. The whole block itself gets hot, but the point where it will catch fire, maybe something electrical. I mean, how could heavy, basically track usage make it catch fire? It's very interesting. I wish they would give us the details. I don't like it when they use those words like, oh, civilians don't have to worry about it. Well, specifically, what is it? What are we talking about? Catalytic converter? What is the, and it's the diesel. So I don't know what inside of that engine that will we get so hot it will start a fire, and an unfortunate soul has to lose, an unfortunate officer has to lose his life on the line of duty because the car was driving caught fire. So uh, that's that's awful. That's really really awful. And he wasn't able to get out of it in time. What catastrophic fire? What are we talking about? Fuel catching fire? And so I would love for BMW to give us a little more details. They said there's no need to action on civilian vehicles. Because again, if you read this, they said this issue is associated with the particular way in which the police operate these high performance vehicles. Again, there's two pedals on this machine: gas, brake, gas, brake. So put your foot down constantly, brake really hard, put your foot down constantly. There is nothing else. To turn the wheel, that you're just stressing out tires and suspension. So I don't know. This unique usage profile put extra strain on some component, and therefore BMW has specific special service program to this vehicle. What's some component? I am so curious. So if you guys are watching this and you can tell me what component that is so unique, because I've if you look at police vehicles, the police vehicles we use here, for example, we have good old Ford Explorer right now with SUV, 4-wheel drive. It's a great machine. We had issues with the exhaust in the United States where the exhaust would leak, some carbon monoxide would leak into the cabin, and some officers somewhat got drowsy and someone fell asleep. Well, they didn't fall asleep. They basically passed out because the fumes would get in. But that was like an old problem. But we don't have anything like catching fire. That's not acceptable. And I'm just showing you the vehicle right here. The 2022 Ford Police Interceptor Utility, 400 horsepower, twin turbo, 3.0 V6. We don't work with diesel because I'll show you a little video. I don't want to show the video of HighSpeed Pursuit because I don't really want to encourage such behavior. You can go ahead on your own and see a video of HighSpeed Pursuit and see those idiots risking everybody's life driving on the road. Unfortunately, I don't want to give them any more publicity than they already have. But the police force need vehicle like this with the speed to catch up to them. Because we have big stretch of land, but we're very lucky. We don't have any major recall, the equivalents to what they have in the UK. So I really hope they get it sorted out because those people put their life on the line, and the last thing you want, you're responding to an emergency, and you yourself become the emergency, and you require more assistance. And they basically, the article goes on talking about. I'll mention this, which is again, this is common in Europe, not in the United States, but it is a BMW are probably used as interceptor to transport firearm officers. Keep in mind, police in Britain are not routinely armed. The enforced light duty means that less. But I thought that was just a caveat if you're not aware of. Yes, not everybody has a gun. That's the way it works. Well, firearm to be specific. That's how it works in Europe. In the United States, no, just no, please. If you're a police officer and you're watching this, yeah, no, hell no. Don't go to work without your sidearm, please. Stay safe out there. Anyway, so that's basically it for this article. Just want to let you guys be aware of it. And as always, if you're in the law enforcement and you're in that, first responder, just always be safe out there. And as always, thank you for what you do. And everyone else, always be safe out there. Drive safe and take care. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.